probably felt it, those strong winds really rolling through our area. It has caused a lot of rip currents, some flooding, particularly in Delray Beach. The Now's Charlie Keegan is on the beach in Delray. And you don't have a hat, but you'd be hanging on to it if you did.
Shannon, we are getting a good sandblasting standing out here on the beach. Now, I've been talking with lifeguards all day. They just say this has been a constant breeze coming right off the ocean. The flag at the lifeguard stand just almost bent over. They tell me it's been about 30 miles per hour today, the wind gusts, and they're advising people not to go swimming. Strong winds and messy waves ruining a Florida beach day.
Well, I guess you'd call it victory at sea conditions. It's real mixed up.
Surfer David Fleischman says the conditions aren't even good enough for surfing.
The entire beach is basically one big rip current right now.
The National Weather Service issuing a coastal hazard message saying expect these conditions through Friday. The wind over the ocean is pushing water into the intracoastal and over seawalls. These pictures show Marine Way and Delray Beach underwater during high tide this morning.
It's happening more and more frequently, which is the big concern for the city. We're going to have to do something to mitigate that.
John Morgan with the city of Delray Beach says the wind can add a foot to the predicted high tide.
This morning, about 9 o'clock was the high tide.
He's working with state and federal agencies to find ways to keep the water from flooding streets.
It's hard to tame Mother Nature.
Chuck Feltman moves with the water. He lives aboard a boat docked in Delray Beach. He added some lines when the winds picked up, but says he'll ride out any high tide.
I move with the wind, and the tide comes up and the tide comes down.
I've been speaking with lifeguards in cities north of Delray. They tell me they're starting to see some sand wash away and disappear. So, of course, erosion, something to keep an eye on with this system. We're also keeping track of the next high tide. That's scheduled to come into the area about 5:30 here in Delray Beach. So we do expect some flooding associated with that in Delray Beach. Charlie Keegan for the Now, South Florida.
Yeah.